up, baby? No Paperwork Podcast in the building again, man. Sit down with Demo today from Reality Muzik, Reality Production. What is it?
Reality Muzik.
Reality Muzik.
Hell yeah. Welcome to No Paperwork, man.
Man, thank you guys for having me.
It's a long time coming, man. We see you doing all the videos out here in Stack, man.
Yeah, you specialize like in videography, right? I mean, personally,
I do a lot more, but that's what I'm aimed on right now. That's what my vision's on right now. So,
because what's your list of artists you work with? It's a ton, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Tell these people.
Out of Sacramento, I work with Cinco, Bo Biz. Worked with Rico Too Smooth, Sav, Seventh Letter Sav.
Yeah, damn.
A few other ones. See, I don't.
Well, I mean, even who else? Though you got Bay Area cats you messing with? And...
out of Sacramento right now. I was trying to go down the list.
Oh, just a list. Yeah. I'm gonna just give it to everybody.
Yeah. Everyone. Christopher out the Bay Area.
Oh.
I've worked with D-Boy the Mac.
Nice.
He had a song featuring with J Stalin, so I got to work on that with me, Bro Jackson. Yeah, me and Bro Jackson. D-Boy the Mac was featured on the song with J Stalin.
Nice.
So, or vice versa, you know. So
yeah, dope. Yeah,
that was a good one. Filthy Rich. I worked with Filthy Rich. My boy Kai For Real out of FOD camp. I do a lot of videos with him, so I've worked with songs that he had artists on with from Young Junior. Down the list, I've got to work with Calico Entertainment a lot.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Calico Entertainment.
Yeah, Diesel and them. Tiger OG.
Yep, King Ty, man. Folks. Shout out King Ty. Yep.
Hell yeah. So let's get back. Let's go to the beginning, man. What got you started in doing videos?
Yes.
So I was wanted to do beats, so I started focusing all on audio, everything, and then someone's like, if you want to know how to do beats, you're gonna have to learn how to engineer. So I'm like, okay, well, so I started engineering, recording, and then I wanted to put the vision together with it. We're out getting videos and stuff like that. I would see the video and I would get it back sometimes and be like, what happened to this part we filmed and this, and I had this idea for this, it was not even in there.
Yeah.
Whatnot. I got all these ideas, they're not popping in the videos, and so I'm like,
so you see in a space even like.
Yeah. So I'm like, now let me start let me start doing it myself, you know, and then it goes hand in hand with the audio and the engineering. So just kind of just clashed together. Shout out Kalo, Gorilla Pitz, my family, and Remy Red and them, Thizz Dragons. Watching them growing up, all their work always been nice, good work.
Yeah, that's your family right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So shout out to them.
That's my fam, man, right there.
I fuck with the Thizz Dragons.
Yeah.
And
so that we're all from the same area, out of San Leandro, Ashland, California. Yep. And I'm watching all their work. I'm like, man, one day can I do something with you? You know, I want to shoot one of your videos one day, or I want to. And he's like, man, once you learn and you learn and you do things
together,
do it. You know, you come correct. You can, of course, you know. And like,
you remember your first one you shot?
My very first video you did
with them, or who? You know, who was
first video I shot was for myself
for
and a friend off an iPad.
Nice.
And I brought it back, put it on Premiere, After Effects, and started messing with it, and yep, the phone and the iPad was the first ones I shot.
Was you hooked right then? Like, well, I got it.
Yeah, I wanted the camera, better computer. Went and just started doing all that.
Once you start like getting into something, it just gets more and more expensive.
It doesn't stop.
Right. So you have to upgrade, and you have to get. man, I know.
Now you want this one. I want this. So this one does
every 2 years something will come out that's better. You want to need that shit next?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just got me a new camera. I'm looking at new ones, other ones already. I just got me a new one, but there's nothing wrong with it. My boy keeps telling me, your camera's badass. You just grabbed it. I'm over here looking at
the new one.
Because now you're seeing new, and now they got this one coming out part 2, or this one part 3, 4, whatever.
Yeah, but there's always something better.
It just keeps going. Bam.
Yeah.
And then you want to build your quality at the same time too.
Yes.
You're like.
So how difficult was it to get in the game? Like, what are some of the issues that you come across, like whether it be, technical related or even business related, like to get in the game of like filming?
First technical thing I had was when I brought back my first video onto the computer, I had wouldn't play the video right. So I had to go get me a new computer.
You couldn't line them up or whatever.
No, it worked, but I'd start getting to effects and start trying to do stuff that looks cool and everything in the video, and it wasn't just like, we can't process this effect. Computer's too slow.
Implement the shit.
Yeah, this was too slow.
I was eating up all your CPU power.
It wouldn't even support the CPU. Wouldn't even support that.
Oh, damn. So you swap computers then?
Yeah, I went down instantly, hopped online, ordered me one. Came in a few days, finished the video.
Hell yeah.
Then I was looking at the camera, so I was like, I need me the camera because I was using the phone and the iPad.
Yeah.
And then that was about 2019, 2020.
Yeah. So you kind of fresh into it.
Yeah. So what's one of your pet peeves, man, when you're dealing with artists? Like, is there one thing that you're like that a lot of artists do they shouldn't do when they're doing videos and shit? Like, is it being late or, they're not having their shit together? What's one of your pet peeves? Like,
one thing I say is being late is a big thing. With I don't mind like too much late, like, or give me a heads up.
Yeah.
Or last reschedule or
last minute reschedule.
Me too. When I schedule something, unless I have multiple video shoots that day, I kind of dedicate my time for that specific thing. Yeah. So it's like, okay, as long as we're gonna get it done, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So I guess one of my pet peeves, it's not a big pet peeve, but I feel like for me when I'm filming someone too, and they're I would like them to be like kind of with the choreography, we got to be in sync.
Right.
But sometimes I'll film and the artist might want to be everywhere.
Right.
I'll be like, we could get there. We could get to that point where we get that wide shot and you got that range of space where you're in the frame and but I'm trying to want it to look the best. So I'm like for you. So I'm like, want you in that frame,
A lot of people do not understand what
and move out that frame. Yeah. So I start getting better now, marking it down, mark right where I would need you to be or something like that to kind of guide you. But that's one thing right there. That's another one. And then maybe double checking the video a few times. Like if I send something a lot and then taking the time to re-export it, like more than like maybe 3 times. Luckily, I don't get that often. Usually people like my work the first time around.
Yeah.
But if I gotta send it like over something really small and I gotta redo it, I'm like, I'll see I already like the video, it's dope, and I hope the client wants it.
Yeah.
The artist, and then sometimes they'll want it. It'll be like something real small, or the song changed. We got the final mix now. Like, damn, I didn't know that before. Then the times it'll say it'll be on point, and sometimes it's happened a few times where it's off, and now I got to shift around, redo a lot of stuff, and me being busy, I'm already on to the next like 2-3 videos, and they might not understand that. Right. So now I'm sitting on this. I got to put this back to where I'm sitting on, So
this is your time to tell people, man, because a lot of people don't see. There's a lot of hard work when it comes to video editing, right? Yeah. And it's not just, the camera guy's coming, he will handle it. Like there's like how the artist has a lot of work to do to get done. The cameraman has a lot of work to do. Yeah. And you're not just a cameraman, you're the director as well.
Most of the time directing, lighting, all that,
Well, I mean, I think a lot of artists even think like, well, shit, I'm the star, right? But the people that are being your engineer that day are helping you sound the best you can sound.
The engineer
people that's putting you on film are helping you look the best you can look.
Right.
Too. So you got to kind of still be humble to all the arts and crafts of what this motherfucking art is. You know what I mean?
And the producer, I think it starts from the producer. Because you got to like that beat.
Right.
Yeah. Then you need your voice to sound how you want it to sound.
Right.
So engineering too, I've been there. I think I do less engineering now because sound is a specific thing I could see visually and I could paint a picture. The sound, I know people have been doing music for years. They want that specific sound.
Right.
They might be in the studio for this long. You go and try to get a new video. You'll get a video and try a new director before you'll go and mess with the new engineer.
Right.
To get your sound out there when you already have your sound going. It's 2 different things.
Yeah.
So I kind of
just like in that Pac movie and shit when Pac was telling them like, man, I don't want it polished. I want it raw.
I want it raw. Yeah, I remember.
Tell this motherfucker to do this shit right.
And it hit.
Yeah. Don't put no effects in it. I'm trying to line it up. Don't line that shit up.
Yeah, I want it thick and grindy. Yeah.
Right.
What was that? Brenda's Got a Baby too. I think he was working on that one.
Yeah.
He was on his line. He was over there.
Current reputable artists that only want to work with their producer right now.
Right.
You know, period. Like, well, I'd rather just go over and do it with my guy because they've built a sound together.
Right.
It's important to them to continue that sound. You know what I'm saying?
And you'd want to work with one videographer if you can, because they know your vision. If you get in sync with somebody,
Right.
they can actually, you know, you guys have a
you might not like that either if you're used to videographer and you go somewhere else and now it doesn't you don't like how it looks.
It's a low charging huge step, the videographer part.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lower charging big step in somebody's career.
Yeah. Real shit. So what? You said you did the history of the Bay. You were filming that.
Yeah.
How was that? How'd that go?
It was dope. There was a lot of people in the building. I felt there should have been some more people showed up, you know, but there was a lot of people there. Souls of Mischief performed. You had Mob Figures performed. Jack and Son came and performed.
Oh, that's
wild.
So it was nice. You had Ryder J. Clyde there. You had Chewy Gomez hosting. Dregs One, shout out Dregs One.
Shout out Dregs and History of the Bay, man. I watched that episode. I was just watching the Be Legit one right now on the way over here.
Yeah, that's a good one. Chris Christopher, shout out Chris Christopher for bringing me through. He was supporting his brand, you know, Weed Maps, everyone else in the building that was there.
Right.
Mama Jack, everyone.
So were you working over there? You were filming or what? What were you working for? Were you working for that or you just on your own?
I was filming for my boy Chris Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's, you know, it's like your name will be on the list to come in, get your banner, History of the Bay thing, walking all through there.
Badge, whatever.
Oh, when's that footage coming out? Is it out already?
It's out already.
Oh, okay. Where
it's
can we
out.
find that?
History of the Bay. It's actually on my channel, Reality Muzik Productions.
Shit. Shout all your channels out real quick.
Reality Muzik, RealityMuzik Productions. That's on Instagram, YouTube, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna check that History of the Bay out because that's like a big thing, right? Dregs put that shit together, started with a podcast. Now they have the whole History of the Bay Day or whatever. That shit's dope. I like that shit.
This whole move is dope, but the Bay's giant, man. The Bay's like its own New York, like from back in the day when hip hop was created. It's big like that. Like the Bay's big. So shout out to him, man. He's holding it down.
So what was your favorite video you've done so far, or the most memorable video you've done, or who you worked with?
That's a hard one right there.
Or maybe there's more than one.
Don't be stumped.
No. There's a lot of them now. With Devin the Dude and Chris Christopher.
Devin the Dude.
Bro Jackson shot that, but he brought me along to help out.
Okay.
You got to see everything.
And that night we even did a show with Devin the Dude. He performed in Oakland and got to pull up and be there with them. And
what was that like?
It was dope experience.
Devin the Dude seemed like a cool ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he was hella cool. I wasn't up on him too much. I've heard of his name, but after that, I was like, damn, he was cool. He's like someone you meet and you're like, damn, okay, he's a good person. He's a good, you know.
Oh yeah, we fucked with Devin the Dude back in the day.
Damn,
you know, it's cool shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, come to the show. You know, he told us I'm performing tonight. Come down to the show, and then they couldn't make it, so I'm in front. Like, damn, I don't know if I could get in without, you know, with either bro or Chris. You know, I was like, damn, I can't. Or Max Perry. Shout out Max Perry as well. He was there in front. I ran into Max, and then they're like, you got to check if you're on the list.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm gonna be on this list, but I'm gonna go check. I'll check. She's like, well, what's your name? I gave her my real name. Then she's like,
I don't think so.
Like, nah. She's like, well, did you go by anything else? I'm like, Demo. And she's like, oh, you're right here. I'm like, oh shit, damn. Shout out, Devin the Dude, man. He remembered and he actually stuck with his word. Yeah. So that was dope, and that was a big video that I remembered. That was a nice one. The other one was with D-Boy the Mac and J Stalin as well.
And you got to see how the videographers were doing it, and like you was really focused on that. Like I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, my boy bro, we rode down together. We filmed. He helped me. I helped him, but you know he helped me while guiding me on how it's done. You know what I mean? And
hands on, the best kind of help. You know
so I'm like, I was all last year and the year before, almost every day we were linking up and editing and shooting videos and this year I've just been kind of busy, so I've just been a little less work. But we just shot together summertime in the SAC, the Mad Dog, and
Yeah, I was
your
in
boy
that video.
Surge.
Was you in
Yep,
I
you
was
were
in
there.
that.
He was sitting
Yeah.
there singing "It's Summertime."
I was, man. Shit.
Mhm. So that was a good video right there. Yep, he came out for that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was a
no.
good one.
What advice can you give to somebody that's trying to get into the videography game, man? Like, what's something that, one piece of advice you wish someone would have told you when you were first starting?
Like equipment first.
Don't concerning equipment, but then it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't matter your equipment if you could paint that picture.
Right.
But you need certain equipment to run these files. So
Right. Well,
but I would
the hard way that
to run these certain files.
Yeah.
But I would give someone advice as far as painting that picture. Work with what you have and just stay focused on that and don't overthink it. Like don't trust that your image, and if you see a image and a vision of something, trust and put that together and don't think that no one's gonna like this or this person's not gonna like that, because if you were to never put that and spend your time and vision to put that together, no one else would never even seen it.
Shout out to the videographers. I feel that
So
way.
I like a while ago, Drex1 from Stockton. He does videos on his phone, and I think he got a deal with Samsung where he goes and he shoots little clips with his phone, little video things. You know, the Asian dude, Drex. Yeah. So
okay, him. Yeah.
He's from Stockton and shit, and I met him.
He's from Stockton?
Yeah, he did. Or he lived in Stockton. I don't know if he's originally from Stockton, but he lived in Stockton. He actually filmed one of my videos that never came out because the dude who was supposed to pay him never paid him. But I see him. He'll take a Samsung Galaxy and he'll film and he'll push it.
Badass
the
video.
Shit he does is dope, and he'll just run around a car, do a backflip,
slap it on the selfie stick and run around.
Yeah, and that's dope. You ever do anything like that?
I tried it. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the phone, but I don't use the selfie stick. But I'll sit there and running, try to get little stuff. I'm seeing him do that, and there'll be some cool videos. But I haven't just put them out there like that. So just for fun, but he does it. He does it on another level.
He's
with
dope.
the phone. Yeah,
definitely. So let's say if I had an iPhone or the Samsung, this is a S24 Ultra. So if I filmed some shit, would you be able to put it in and you filmed it? Would you be able to put it in and match the quality? Like if I were to film something on my own and then you shot like video and I had some behind the scenes shit on my phone,
it might not specifically match the quality,
but
it'll blend in there.
Because that's the question I always
and some people might not even tell the difference.
But even if they did, so what? You got phone.
It's still it's still got more stuff. It's still painting the picture.
Right.
Painting the picture.
Right.
It's like you see the little collages of pictures go in there or stuff like that.
If you only got it on phone camera that she slapped the fuck out of her in front of everybody.
It'll blend in there.
I'm adding that shit. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. But it got to be high quality recording and shit, 4K, because you can do up to 8K on
those
here.
ones, right? You can do 8K. Yeah.
Right.
They have professional cameras. You can download a Blackmagic RAW camera on your phone, the app.
Oh, okay.
And actually now you can set your shutter and all that, your appter.
Really? Now you got aperture shutter.
Now you get all that on the phone. We talked about earlier,
you and I,
So now you can double your shutter speed.
Yeah.
Damn. And go and slow it down smoothly when you bring it.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't know how that works. And I always
you can get raw flat footage, so you can color grade it, and then that'll be your best bet to get it to match the camera.
Oh, raw flat footage.
Because you want to have it filmed on the phone more saturated, and then you film with the camera and it's less saturated. Filming flat,
Yeah,
so I film everything.
I always wanted to know. Yeah. I always want to know because there's
so it comes out grayish.
You do features with motherfuckers, sometimes across the country and shit. It's like you want to shoot a video. It's like, man, how can I send a video that way? Could I do it with my phone? Is that going to be something that works and shit?
Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, it'll work.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, what's your favorite thing about doing the videos?
As long as the person's not picky.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about doing the videos?
Meeting new people, good energy, and then being around like certain individuals that stick around with me and show me support and things like that. That's what I like about it.
building a business
instead
rapport.
of just bouncing around and meeting new people is cool, but when you building certain relationships, I think that's a lot doper.
Yeah.
And that's something that I can't even probably take back, or you know. So that's a good part
dope.
of it right there.
I mean, because we clicked up, man. I'm gonna have you do one of my videos too. Shit, just you know what I mean? Because
So
I seen your
be
work.
happy to work on something.
I seen your work. I seen your work ethic and shit, and I seen that summertime in the SAC how it came out, man, and being there and seeing you and shit. That shit was dope.
Appreciate you.
I like that. I think that's a slept on song right there. That video's very
kind of slept on, but it's out there, but it's
dope.
It's catchy. I have my sisters, my brother, they're all saying it, and the moms, because I'm editing the house and shit. They're like,
hear it over and over again.
Come over, I'm hearing it. They're like, hey, you got headphones? I don't. Sometimes
I was in that video.
Sometimes I'll just play it out loud, because
I didn't even think. I didn't even think about it. Right, I rolled over there with a Bulls hat on. I'm like, oh, and I'm a Kings fan.
Yeah.
But I'm a tourist.
Bulls in sack.
But I'm a tourist. But I had a Bulls hat, and I went over there, and I was like, motherfucker, I wore the wrong hat, so I had to flip it backwards and shit because it's summertime in the SAC.
And I showed it in there.
Yeah. But the video came out dope though, man.
Don't matter, man. I wear ball caps all my life. I don't know if you know this, but like my grandpa put a motherfucking ace hat on me when I was 3. I slept with that hat till I was 6. I wear hats on a different level.
Right.
You see me, I got all kind of hats on all the time. So
yeah.
I just got hit up today. We all went to the liquor store, remember?
Yeah.
He's like, what's that W mean?
What's that W?
Duels from Watts.
Yeah, that's good.
Wild,
we had a good little
small
club.
world,
Good. But
small world.
Yes, yeah, but
Sack it ain't tripping that bad. But I only used to wear Kings and Raiders shit. You know what I mean? Like that's it. I've upped my motherfucking hat game. I'm a hat guy. I'm just saying. Since hats, that's my.
Always wearing the Raiders or something. Raiders or.
Raiders. Right now.
Oh, we all Raider fans right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Raiders.
Always wearing something Raiders. I try to switch it up. But.
Shout out to the Raiders, even though they suck and they suck at tanking.
We're not gonna talk about it. We just want to be.
We suck this year, and the games we supposed to win, we lose, and the games we supposed to lose, we win.
That's unacceptable, bro. You can't accidentally win a game, but you can't purposely win a game. We don't play that shit.
Yeah. Anyways, man.
I love y'all. It's good. Nation.
Hell yeah, we need to do that.
What's that, Allegiant Stadium?
Yeah, Allegiant Stadium, man.
I haven't been there either. Yeah, I need to go there.
Neither.
Yeah, we don't. I haven't been there yet either. I passed by when they were building it.
Passed by too when they were building it.
It should look dope.
And when it was done too. Yeah.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Got the newest stadium. We're just
so yeah, shit.
Yeah. But anyway, so like, what's one thing, man? Like you can give like one. What's your message and shit? Like, if you can tell anybody anything right now, man, what would your message be?
Just be yourself. No matter where you're at, be yourself, and where you're going in life. Have a vision. Write down some goals.
That's a big one, dude.
Write down, achieve those goals. Don't stop achieving them. Yeah. Don't stop writing them down after you achieve those ones. Because I've done that before, and then so you don't just once you achieve those goals. Write some new ones down. Yeah. Be yourself. Stay humble. And don't doubt yourself.
Right. Hey man, being goal driven is so giant. The amount of people in this world that are successful that said they wrote down goals, future plans, and did it. They did it.
Right.
So they almost manifested that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we're our biggest critics too. So we tend to doubt ourselves, but it's just be open and still. Don't be afraid to still do what you do.
Real. Yeah.
So run me through a typical day of recording this shit. Like so you got a project. Somebody wants you to film something. It's gonna be an all day event. Run me through that day. How do you start your morning and shit, and how do you end it? Can you just run me through like a typical day?
Wake up.
Smoke.
Wake up. Smoke. Get ready.
Smoke.
I like to wake up. Yes. Get ready, man, and. Go get some fresh air, come back in, transfer all my stuff over, make sure batteries are charged up in case someone calls me for a last minute shoot.
Yeah.
And I hop on that computer and just stay zoned in, take care of anything else I got to do. Try to get out the way as early as possible so I can just be fully locked in.
Yeah.
And then most of the time I'm hitting that road to go film. or whatever it is, I'm
How important is it to have all your gear organized? Because I know
very
if you
important.
do a lot of shit out of town, right? Because we just had this problem yesterday or the day before yesterday, man. I fucking took the podcast equipment, did some shit at BBG Studios, and I forgot one fucking cord, right?
You
And
ready to
it's
give
like,
up? He's like,
damn.
forgot the cord,
I was
forget it. Like, no,
yeah, we
It's
done.
a Walmart or
But
something around here.
how
Yeah.
important is that for you to be organized and have your equipment and batteries charged and all that shit?
You just said it's priority list.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they're charged, and you can't. Those are your tools, so you're gonna need them when you go out there. And then improvise the other day. I've left a few batteries, but I had other lights to make it work, but I didn't wanted to use those ones for something specific, but I was still able to get the job done. But
Right.
it's a big thing to make sure you're organized and double check, triple check you got what you need. Because I've been in those situations where I'm missing something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh dang, I've missed left the memory card out and showed up in the memory cards, and I was just transferring this footage. Thought I put the card back.
In the shit.
I'll be back. Or I forgot my whole camera bag, like going down the street to shoot a few. Like,
what the fuck is that? My hygiene bag? Where my camera
like,
bag
damn, how
at?
did I forget the bag? Like,
So what was
he brought the big bag and left the camera bag out of it.
what was like your most fucked up moment?
Gotta say,
like doing that, was that would that be one of them, forgetting your memory card, or what was
yeah,
the most
something
fucked
like
up
that.
moment?
Something like that. But it's I haven't had too bad. I haven't had too many bad ones like
whole
that.
shit is good. Bless
Like,
Because I mean, usually, like,
well,
you
losing
don't know.
footage, like if you lose footage or a card or someone's file or video, that's the worst nightmare. Like that's bro told me too. So I try to double check my stuff, and I've been there where I almost couldn't find some footage, and I got so many hard drives too. So that's one thing too. If someone asks me for some stuff, I might have to go back and check through hard drives. So that's organizing files is a big thing too. I would say that's one thing I need.
Really?
Like right now I'm more going through organizing just all my drives and just.
So I mean, I just thought you meant like on desktop or on like on the computer to go find everything, because I found that one out the hard way. I'm like, I got so much shit everywhere. I'm like,
yeah,
shit, what project was his? It's not 006, like, because I ain't put nothing on them. Motherfucker, like, damn.
Yeah, a bunch of hard drives, external hard drives with all this stuff in there. So gotta make sure that stuff stays organized.
Yeah.
So what's your goals in your end goal in this? Do you have an end goal, or you just sliding through making?
No, I have an end goal.
Rich motherfucker.
I have an end goal. I want the next not 2025, but I say 2026. Maybe this year coming up, but 2026.
I like it.
I'm gonna be rich, huh? I want to have at least an office, a foundation, and then I want to, if I would like to have multiple reality music like branches, like in other states and everywhere. Like we got a insurance company or something.
Right.
Or this is an editing agency, or probably hard to, or then you could put your time into it.
Whatever you want.
This is people that you have to find certain people that are serious about it, But something like that is to branch out. It would be dope just to see it kind of more worldwide with the name, more expansion. Yeah, that would be dope. And then along with everyone that I work with, and I think that'll be nice right there. That's one of my end goals right there, is definitely have this location by 2026.
Now, look, which one of your videos got the most
get
numbers?
the name out there?
Just wondering. Do you want to say? I'm just saying. Is there one that just hit harder than all the rest of them? Like, and if there was, did you see what you had done different than the rest of them? No, nothing. Some
maybe Rico Too Smooth and Seventh Letter Sav gang related.
Yeah.
On Shimo Media.
They went crazy.
That one, that went crazy. That video is dope. I spent time on that one.
You spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you noticed the difference of something you did, like, good. Oh wow, look at that motherfucker pancake now. I've
noticed there's some stuff I do spend less time on, and it goes up more from the song or the support that the artist has.
Right.
And there's some stuff I'll spend a long time on that doesn't really get seen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So what are like who do you look up to in videography? Like who's someone that you like? Oh, that shit's dope. That you can learn from. Name like was it just Bro Jackson, Shimo, or
I always well,
Martin
coming up was more Stewie
Scorsese.
Films. It was more Bro Jackson and Stewie
Yeah.
Films
Oh, okay.
coming up
Shout out. Yeah.
because I never I've been around Stewie maybe one time. I never met him like this. So, but
Yeah.
his work was always good, and
Yeah.
Bro Jackson was more in like my circle, my crowd. So I was able to meet him and work with him.
Right.
You know, so that was a big one, and Shimo, I don't know. Shimo has great work, you know, nowadays, you know, like right now. But I'm going back and listening and coming up and stuff like that. Before I even thought I would be doing this stuff,
Yeah.
was Bro Jackson and
Oh,
Stewie
okay.
Films. Now you know, of course, shout out Shimo doing his thing.
She wanna fuck around.
Those the ciphers, just everything, how he just stays on them. You know, he's on. I wake up, I see his motivation, I see a new cipher, obviously anything on
Yeah.
being promoted somewhere. So that's a big one. And Good People's too. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that
no,
was,
he's definitely a workhorse and shit.
yeah.
I've only met him on work hour time.
He has
I ain't
that
never seen
drive,
one
you
on
know.
chill
That's
out
someone
time.
that'll make you like that, give you that drive. Like, okay,
Yep.
if you're trying to do that or do something, you
Yeah.
keep going. Okay, well, you got to keep going.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
one of them.
Stewie Films. He actually filmed the one with for Big Tone, Northern California, or Northside California, whatever it was.
Okay, yep.
And
yep.
yeah, we were there
Recently,
actually.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
actually seen the work he did, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's a man behind the magic. He got a
Yeah.
Sony and shit too. I was like, oh shit, you got a Sony like?
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
you
one.
got a
Yeah.
better one though. But yeah, shout
nice
out
video,
to
yeah.
Stewie Films,
Better
man.
one
He
than
doing
us,
shit.
whatever.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
cameras though.
we got some cool ones, but yeah, he definitely doing his thing and shit.
Right,
and
right.
yeah, man. So anything else you want to say before we end this?
I want to shout out everyone that's showing me love out of Sac right now.
Yeah.
Bo Biz, J Pharrell Records, Cinco, NOR. Much support, you know, appreciate them. And back home, I want to shout out K-Lo, Remy Red, the whole home squad.
Yeah, shout out
The
Gorilla
whole
Pitz,
home
man.
squad,
They
man.
doing-
Gorilla
yeah.
Pitz, shout them out, and just everyone that I'm working with that's showing me genuine love right now. I
Yeah,
want to shout you out.
hell yeah. Well, we see you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We see you working. You know what I mean? And I done met you a few times at a few different places. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
see you, and I'm like, man, we gotta
link up and get it,
link
yeah.
up. Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
gotta promote you and shit. And also, man,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be working with you in the future, man. I'm
Okay.
definitely
Yeah.
get a video done by
Some
you.
money in your
Right.
pocket, man.
Yeah,
It's all
for sure.
good. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Don Ciancolini in the back.
Don
He gonna get
back.
one too. So
Fucking send me one.
yeah,
too.
man. Hey, shout out your
Okay.
social media again one more time.
Reality Muzik, RealityMuzik, Reality Muzik.
Yes, with a K.
See with the
baby.
K, yep. You'll see the speakers on the side with the logo on there.
Show me
Yeah.
a little thing.
It's right here,
Damn.
bam, and then I got on the back.
You only
Yeah,
got one
Reality
jacket.
Music. Shit.
Reality Muzik. Yes,
And when
one
you
of
hit them
one.
up, let them know that you've seen them on No Paperwork podcast.
Get a
They give you a
discount.
5% discount.
No paper
Yep,
discount.
let them know.
Tell you want that No Paperwork discount. Shit. Maybe 2% discount. I ain't trying to be in your pocket
Nah,
like
it's
that.
all
Fuck
good.
with you, but
It's all love.
you know what I mean? Like,
all
hey,
love.
Sliding to the
just tell them No
motherfucker.
Paperwork sent you,
Top.
man. You
Appreciate
see
the
what
work
he
you
I
do.
appreciate it. Shout out No Paperwork podcast, man.
Hell yeah,
Real.
man. We appreciate you, man, for coming through.
Most
I
definitely.
think some of the artists you fuck with to go pull up any second, man.
Hell yeah, yeah. Cinco about to come through and shit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hell yeah,
it
stick
going,
around
yeah.
and shit, man. Anyway,
Appreciate
man, No
y'all too,
Paperwork
man. No
podcast.
We
Paperwork.
might end up filming today, right
Don't
now.
shit. Podcast.
Yeah, real shit. Demo, Reality Muzik, man. Go check him out. Go check out his
it out,
work.
man.
And if you need a video done, man, it's the man for you.
journalist.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
No paperwork. Motherfucker, them September 11th fingers. No paperwork. An interrogation. No paperwork. No paperwork. If you the only one that got out the spark car left. No paperwork. No paperwork. They fed him their questioning. They gave him paperwork. No paperwork. The rest y'all got bedrolls with upstairs. No paperwork. No paperwork. I'm just slide mine under the door starving. No paperwork. Hey, say just tell the truth. You don't want to call it debrief. No paperwork. Yo, man, but if you told me, who else you tell? No paperwork. 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 No paperwork.